Hey everyone, this is part two in opening some old packs that I got as a birthday present, basically late 80s and early 90s packs. In the last video, I opened a bunch of Score and Donruss and some Upper Deck cards. And in this video, I have the Fleer and Topps sets. I think I will definitely save the Topps for last. And in terms of the Fleers, I think I'll start with these 91 Fleer. One of those sets where there just wasn't a lot of good cards that you could pull out. A lot of people are fairly critical of the yellow design on these as well. Let's see what we get. We got a Chris James and then a Mike Greenwell insert card, I believe. That's an insert, yeah, 8 of 12. Green Monster is what they have portrayed in the background there. It's a pretty cool looking card. Lance Parrish, Bob Welch, Oddibe McDowell, Ron Darling, Sam Horn, Mike Boddicker, Greg Litton, Daryl Hamilton, Mark Langston, Kevin Seitzer, Larry Sheets, and Carlton Fisk, and the sticker. All right, so that's the 91 Fleers out of the way. And let's jump into the 90 Fleers. I think generally this one looks ever so slightly suspect in terms of being searched through, but there wouldn't have been a lot to search for here. I guess the Sammy Sosa rookie is the highest value card that you would want to pull out of a 90 Fleer pack. Steve Wilson, Lou Whitaker, Tony Gwynn. It's a good start. Ooh, and insert players of the decade, Roger Clemens. That's not a card I've ever seen before. I guess it's not an insert because that's just 627, but I've not seen that card before. Randy McGammett, Dennis Lamb, Andre Dawson, Gary Sheffield, Bill Kruger, Mike McFarlane, Dave Magadan, Brooke Jacoby, Orlando Rooms, a dynamic duo with Will Clark and Kevin Mitchell, and Scott Terry. That's a nice starting pack for the 1990 Fleer. Pack 2. This time it's one of those, I guess they all have these 4-in-1 stickers. Okay, got Mike Flanagan, John Smiley, Kirby Puckett, it's a nice one. Checklist, Jay Bell, Gene Harris, Terry Pendleton, Rob Murphy, Tom McCarthy, Ron Robinson, Nelson Santavina, Jim Presley, Robbie Thompson, Sean Holman, and Mike Scioscia. All right, so you get the Puckett out of there. Third one, got an A's Angels sticker, Robin Yountz, Hall of Famer, Bob McClure, Greg Wayne, Joe Girardi, Guillermo Hernandez, Dennis Rasmussen, a dual rookie with Howitt and Dries, Alejandro Pena, Fred Manrique, Kevin Gross, Eisenreich Davis, Jesse Barfield, Alex Trevino, and Johnny Ray. So get a Robin Yount out of that pack. Here you get Gerald Perry, ooh, Kirby Puckett, and Bo Jackson. That's a very cool card, another one I've never seen before. That's a very nice card. Denny Walling, Andy Allenson, Juan Samuel, Mike Devereaux, Charlie O'Brien, Luis de los Santos, Jeff Innes, John Farrell, Tom Browning, nice Ryan Sandberg. I like these inserts. I'm not sure I have any of these, but Donnell Nixon, Carlos Quintana, and Dwight Smith. And finally, again, kind of looking for the Sammy Sosa rookie in here. Got a Marty Barrett, Ozzie Guillen, Luis Quinones, Joe Hesketh, Alan Davis, Jeff Brantley, Gary Pettis, Mike Marshall, Pete Harnish, Larry Anderson, Storm Davis, Melito Perez, Bob Guerin, Charlie Hayes, and Bobby Witt. All right, so nothing in that pack, but a couple nice ones, at least in terms of, the interestingness of the cards. That Sandberg I like. This is my favorite one by far with the Puckett. Get him in frame. And the Bo Jackson, some Hall of Famers. Definitely that Roger Clemens card is a cool one. All right, so we'll do the 91 Fleer Ultra next. 2 packs of these. start off with a Boston sticker. And then Delino DeShields, Roberto Kelly, Barry Bonds. One of the better ones you can get out of there. Lee Smith is a Hall of Famer. Jose De Jesus, Jeff Russell, Spike Owen, Alan Davis Henderson, followed by Dwight Gooden. Oops, here's the backs of these. I like these cards visually. I think that's a nice sort of appealing front. Get some color on the back. John Olerud, Pat Kelly, and that's a Ultra Prospect card, and Dwight Smith and Gerald Young. So that's a fantastic set there. You get a Gooden, Henderson, Lee Smith, Barry Bonds, all in one pack. Probably not going to top that in this second pack here. All right, the sticker this time is the Braves. And you got a Chuck Finley, Rafael Ramirez, Jeff King, Tim McIntosh, Bill Duran, Brian McRae, Mike Bilecki, Lou Whitaker, Jeff Treadway, Ken Howell, Ken Herbick, decent. Get a Will Clark, Team Fleer. Guess that's an insert set, and then a Neil Heaton and a Jim Eisenreich. So nothing real exciting in that second pack. And then a 92 Fleer Ultra. This was the latest of the packs that were sent in terms of the year. It's very tricky to open. Ooh, okay. We have Jarvis Brown, Todd Froworth, Scott Brocious, Tony Perezchicha, Thomas Howard, Denny Nagel. These are sticking together? Yeah, some of these might have had... Okay, so there was a fair number of double cards in here. Go back and guess they were almost all doubled up. All right, Scott Brocious, Kenny Rogers, Todd Perezchica, Tim Leary, Thomas Howard, Rod Beck, Denny Nagel, Scott Scudder, Junior Felix, Jim Gantner, Bill Gullickson, and Chuck McElroy. All right, so nothing in that. That is all the Fleers. And now on to the tops. I'll save these 91s for last because they might have a Chipper Jones in them. And I think we'll go with these 88 tops first. Here you're looking for, and yeah, the gum is still in there. The gum actually looks pretty fresh on this one. It definitely doesn't have any bend to it, but I've seen worse gum. So in here you're looking for Tom Glavine, and there's some error cards you might find as well. Greg Walker, Rod Booker, Roger Craig, Tim Burke, Gus Polidor, Mike Lacoste, Henry Cotto, Vince Coleman, would have been an exciting card back in the day. Larry Boa, Joaquin Andujar, Mark Sullivan, Chuck Finley, Gene Garber, Dave Engel, and Tony La Russa, who is a Hall of Fame manager. All right, into the 89 tops, where you could find a Ken Griffey, would be great. We have a Gerald Perry, Jack Clark, Jim Gantner, Moose Stubing, what a name, Brian Downing, Randy St. Clair, Lee Straker, Rick Mahler, Tony Oliva, German Gonzalez, Luis Cervera, Expos leaders, Pirates leaders, Louis Aquino, and Gene Walter. So slow start on those ones. And these do have some wax stains on the back. All right, we have an Al Nipper, Don Baylor, Sparky Anderson, who, I don't remember if he's a Hall of Fame manager or not, Dave Clark, Tim Laudner, Mike Gallego, Alejandro Pena, Galarraga, Gary Ward, Brett Saberhagen, Bo Diaz, Ron Darling, Dave Cohn. Biggio was a nice one, Hall of Famer. It's his second-year card, and Marvell Wynn. I'm right on that, right? That is his second-year card. No, that's actually, yeah, that's the rookie card. I should have known that. That's like a $3, $4 card. Okay, very cool. Shame on me for not knowing that. So there's one of the 2 rookies you want out of there. And then the Ken Griffey card. Got Lloyd Moseby, Tony Gwynn, it's a nice one. Steve Peters, Rick Sutcliffe, Carney Lansford, Jesse Barfield, Gerald Young, Paul O'Neill, Bonilla, Andre Dawson, Gary Carter, and the rest. Okay, so one last chance. This is a sort of like a cello pack, not the classic wax, and there's no gum in this one, which is nice. Yeah, oh, sorry, I guess the gum's in the middle. All right, another Andres Galarraga, Gary Ward, Saberhagen, Diaz. I've seen all these cards before. David Cohn. So great. There's the second Biggio rookie. It's really cool. Marvell Wynn. Here is a Hank Aaron card, which has the gum stain, a pretty severe gum stain on it, actually, although it's kind of rubbing off without leaving too many marks. You usually don't want to take a fingernail to a card, but it's already covered in gum, so that actually helped quite a bit. All right, Keith Atherton, Mike Boddicker, Angels leaders. There's a Schmaltz card. Now that is definitely, I think, his second-year card, but am I wrong again? Do I just have my years mixed up? No, that's his rookie card too. All right. So pay no attention to me. And there's an Alomar rookie. Wow. That's a heck of a pack. In that one pack, you had a Biggio, a Schmaltz, and an Alomar. Okay. Very cool. And then, last but not least, you have these 91 Topps cards. And you could have a Chipper Jones in here, which would be the best card, I think, available in any of these packs that I've opened so far. Really bad gum stain on the back of Tom Edens. All right, you start out with a Ripken. That's a great start. And then you see a Kelly Downs, Juan Franco, Scott Ruskin, Eric Yelding, Darnell Coles, Nunez, Zeal, Bill Landrum, Sandberg, Willie Wilson, Darrell Hamilton, Steve Balboni, Greg Harris, and Tom Edens. All right, got a Ripken and a Sandberg out of that one. Now this one, Clay Parker, the big gun stain. You have, it looks like a Sandberg record breaker card. Bill Kruger, Kurt Miller, Ozzie Smith, Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer, Scott Bankhead, Luis Sojo, Molitor, another Hall of Famer, Shelby, Ramon Martinez, Bob Walk, Kevin Elster, Bill Swift, and Clay Parker. All right, so last chance for the Chipper Jones. And it's David Wells getting the gum stain. Okay, start out with Matt Williams, Marquise Grissom, Larry Anderson, Larry Sheets, Thigpen, Darren Lewis, Candy Maldonado, Mike Valecki, Eric King, John Olerud, and will there be a Chipper in here? No, there will not, but it looks like there's a Nolan Ryan coming up. Efrain Valdez, Mel Hall, Omar Olivares. It's not a Nolan Ryan. It hand-tricked me. Wayne Edwards and a David Wells. Okay, so no Chippers, but a pretty good handful of Hall of Famers out of here. Yeah, Cal Ripken. It looks like the 89 Topps. You got Schmaltz, Alomar, got a pair of Biggios. That was definitely the pick of the litter. All right, there's another semi-long video by my standards, so I'll call it a day and see you again soon.